Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Lena, and I'm back with Stuck in the Middle, Season 2, Episode 2. Guys, I really like this show. I feel like they always outside, which I think is nice, and I don't think, I don't think they're using the set. I hope not, because it looked really real to me. But I really do like this show, and the zoom ups and the way they shoot it is funny when they do zoom ups, or when Harley goes to her little cutaway when she talks to herself. I actually really like that, and it reminds me of when I be editing my YouTube videos and the cutaway happens and I do the zoom up or something. That's what it reminds me of. So I really like this show, and I think this episode was really good and it was funny, and I think it has substance, which sometimes a lot of shows don't. It's just a silly show, a silly concept, and nothing really happens. But I really think this had actual substance and I could relate to it in some way. So yeah, it started off with they was watching Man vs. Dumpster, the after show, when you have the after show reality show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta had the little after show that they had. But anyway, Louis and Beast ate some of Harley's popcorn, and Harley was like, Beast, you couldn't just say if you wanted something. So then Louis was like, no, I jinxed the Beast, because we said the same thing at one time. Jinx, I say jinx, you owe me a soda. But whatever. Anyway, a lot of people owe me a lot of sodas, but I'm gonna let it slide this time. But yeah, so he's like, look, he can't talk. If he talk, he's gonna get some FOTB, fresh off the butt, underwear on his head. So the dad had an 11-year-old commercial for his Bait and Bite. That's their shop. They had a commercial for it. And basically, it was Harley as a baby, and she pooped her diaper, and she stank. So then Harley's face when they did that zoom in was so hilarious. She was like, and it was so hilarious. I really do like Jenna Ortega and her acting. I love her on Musically when she do the comedy ones. It's really cool, and I think she's just dope in general. And yeah, I really like that part when they zoomed in on her face, which I was like, that was key. That was a key good moment in this good episode, because I felt like that gave it a different feel. It's not just a shooting shot thing. It's more like a zoom. You know what I'm saying? It's different shots. Different shots give a show a different takes anyway. But yeah, so Ethan was like, did you see the way that was filmed? It was amateur filming, and it was did the director get a difference between rack focus or wardrobe rack? What was going on? So then Harley was like, I don't want to be known as Duty Diaz. So then Beast said it, so then Beast was jinxed, so then he had to go put them underwear on. But then, Harley was like, a nickname can stick. You heard Booger Bruce. Bruce picked his nose one time. I don't even think he was picking it. I think it was an itch, and it stuck. So she's like, I don't want to be valedictorian Duty Diaz. So then they was like, okay, well, let's see what's going to happen. So Susie watched the commercial. She was like, I don't think I looked that terrible. Even Lady Gaga couldn't pull off a bandana and an eye patch. She probably can, but you know what? Yeah. So Harley was 2 years old, and she was like, yeah, I pooped my pants. And then the Tom was like, well, all your friends know you pooped. And she was like, yeah, but I don't want them to know I poop. But yeah, so then she's like, well, let's make a new commercial. We got the filmmaker Ethan in the house, and they had the looks, and she's like, those are the looks of people who know Ethan doesn't finish anything. Ethan quits whenever anything get hard. Ethan quits. And I kind of do the same. I don't quit, but I don't if something don't work, Ethan was trying to open a bag of chips and he's like, forget it. That's literally me. But if something's not gonna go right within the halfway through it, I'm really I'm just done with it, because I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like it. So yeah, that's just me. But anyway, yeah, so Susie was like, Ethan's like, me on laundry day, I started strong, but then I end up watching Judge Judy and Jack and T in the middle of the day. So they got 2 days to make it. Harley, she was like, she had that look again, because she don't believe anything she's saying, but she's going to try to believe it, that Ethan can do it. She's going to try to see if they're going to believe Ethan. So then Georgia came with Leo, the coach's bird, her coach's bird. He's an emotional support bird, but he got emotional problems. But yeah, so basically she's like, we gotta make sure the coach know that the Diaz's are nice people. So Rachel, she's like, I got an A in history, which means I'm gonna get 2 tickets to Adele's concert. So then Susie was like, yeah, we can get 5 tickets. She's like, hello. Basically, she was like, yeah, she's gonna sing hello. And Rachel was like, wait, no, we gotta go buy the tickets ourselves. We gotta do it ourselves. We can't go to no ticket broker, because they're gonna charge fees, and it'd be $500. So then Susie was like, $500? So then she's like, yeah, so we're gonna have to buy it ourselves. So then Susie was like, okay, let's buy it ourselves. So then Rachel was like, you see what a little motivation can do for you? But yeah, so Daphne, she wanted it in on the little jinx thing, and then they was like, well, to be young and cocky. Louis and Beast was like, you can't be in it. But they was like, you know what, fine, just be in it, we're gonna get you. So then Ethan was really excited for his commercial. He's like, look, I got a signature camera move, I'm finished with a boom shot, where it's is in their face, was gonna zoom out with a wide shot. She's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna help. I'm gonna build something for that. So he was like, I'm gonna get my whole storyboards and take 3 weeks. She's like, you got 2 days, and he's like, storyboards out for wimps. I'm gonna do this by myself. So it's gonna be boomtastic. Good. It's a good thing it's not Quitter talk. He couldn't get the bag of chips open. He quit doing that. But you know what? He's like, forget it. So Ethan was trying to flatter Daphne. She's like, stop kissing up. I already told you I was gonna do it. And he's like, look, we got. Okay, so then Daphne had a little diva sass. So then, you know what? Harley gave him a lobster. She's like, it bring good luck. But really, it had a baby monitor in there where she can hear what was going on. So in case he ran into a problem, she could fix it before he quit. So, yeah. She was like, look, you know what? I'd rather be called shady than Duty. Yeah. And then anytime Louie and Beast mess the movie, be in a movie, they mess it up. So he was like, just be quiet and don't say nothing. But then Daphne couldn't talk because she got jinxed. So then Louis did it. So then Louis was like, I thought you wanted us to be quiet, Ethan. So then Ethan was like, oh my God, this is a problem. So Harley was like, what the heck? I'm going to have to do something. But then the dad bought more airtime, so she really had to do something because she did not want that commercial to air of her poop in her pants. So George was trying to get the parrot to listen to this etiquette book, and he was really doing it. He was really doing it. You know, birds really do talk like that. They really do. So, I'm not saying like that's, like, no, they really do. Like parrots, not like regular the regular outside birds, they be chirping, it's so annoying, but parrots, they do repeat stuff. So yeah, they was like, you know, Harley came in, she was like, who was Jinx? And then she almost like caught herself up because she was kept like revealing that she knew that she had that thing in there. But Beast was like, look, you think me dumb, Ethan? We're not gonna say Daphne's name. So then he was like, you sucked on a rock because I told you you had a marshmallow feeling inside. So then Beast was like, it's no marshmallow feeling, I've been sucking on it ever since. Harley's gonna fix it. Ethan was like, well, show business is tough. I wonder how Spilsbury get them to stop jinxing. So basically, Rachel and the mom do speed refreshing, but then the mom, Susie, got a call, and she was like, what? I gotta take my piece of the commercials now. So then she was like, Rachel was like, well, what are you gonna do? You promised me you was gonna get the tickets. And she was like, yeah, and I promised Ethan I was gonna do his commercial. So now I gotta do what I do every day. Spread myself too thin and end up disappointing everyone. That was so funny. I know that's sad, but it was, yeah. Anyway, but they was like fighting at there. Rachel and the mom was fighting there. So then the dad and George Davis was gonna tape their parts, and George was like, look, I can't get rid of the bird because the bird got separation anxiety, which is kind of weird because he's supposed to treat separation anxiety. So yeah, and then they was going back and forth, and Ethan was like, I don't sound like a bird. She was like, you do sound like a bird. So it was freaking crazy. Harley was the president of the United States. Duty Diaz, she didn't want to be that. So she's like, oh my God, I got the bird. She wouldn't got the emotional support bird, but he wasn't really emotionally supportive. And she didn't know what to do. She had got the rig for the boom shot. And then it could save the whole thing. They didn't get the Adele ticket, which they was kind of mad. So they did the big group shot. But then when they was doing the group shot, Rachel jumped because Adele announced the second concert. Harley got pooped on by the bird. Everything failed. Ethan quit. Daphne talks, so she got to get either the butt in the front or the back, which is, you know, she got to wear the underpants on her head, which is really disgusting, to be honest. But yeah, so Harley was really yelling at Ethan really loud and really hard, and she's like, I'm gonna make their word work, because you know what, I don't quit, you freaking quitter. I don't quit, and you shouldn't quit because you let yourself down. It was really inspirational. So Ethan was like, whatever, because then he found out about the, you know, the baby monitor. So then Rachel came in, she was like, I got the tickets, and she was dancing. It was just so much. But yeah, so then she told Susie, and she's like, I got 5th row. Or she told her mom, and she's like, well, thank God, now we can afford to go to the dentist. So she's like, look, and I'm going to take you, Mom. And then she was like, what? Thank you for taking me. And then she was like, yeah, all I need is a post-show t-shirt and a hoodie. But yeah, so Harley went to Tom and was like, look, I accepted my fate. I can be Commander Duty Diaz on the moon. So then she's like, look, we can air tomorrow. So then Ethan came down. He was like, I finished the commercial. And he used a whole bunch of extra effects. It was so cool. I'm like, he shot that with a camcorder, and then I don't know what did he. Did he use Final Cut Pro for that editing? Like what? Did he use Final Cut Pro? Like what did he use? He may have to use iMovie or something. He had to use something. But yeah, so they stores open 7 days a week, and yeah, Tom loved it. Pizza rolls on them. Daphne was like, I ate those last night. Taquitos on them. Rachel ate those last night. Fruit cups. Nobody ate, so they're going to go eat some fruit cups. And then Ethan was like, look, I might quit on other stuff, but I'll never quit on you. And she was like, thanks, bro. Thank you. And then Georgie fixed the bird, but then the bird started repeating, Georgie hit me, because Ethan said Georgie hit me with a fruit cup. But yeah, so hopefully Georgie was like, tell the coach that I moved, because the coach is gonna be lit and mad. But guys, thanks for watching. Now to the end of this recap review. I actually really liked this episode. I think it was funny. I can't wait to see next week to see what's gonna happen. Like I said before on the season premiere review or recap, I think that this show got substance, and it feel like real life. Like it feels like a real show. You know how when they tape like the Disney movies and it feel like it's outside? I really genuinely feel like this is outside. But now I think about it, it could be on the set. But the lighting that they use to make natural lighting is amazing. But yeah, I think that it's funny. I think that the jokes are funny. They use like modern jokes, like, but they gotta stop the Kardashians. Like, okay, don't bash Kardashian too hard, okay? But they use like with the Adele and stuff like that. They using modern jokes and modern things that's happening in the world. So I'm actually pretty glad about that, because I'm getting now get it. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Shout out to the cast. Congratulations on these new episodes, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.